And immediately, we're going to want to get... education, there we go. A high school. There we go. Hey, it's almost like I meant to do that. Perfect, center of town. Hydrate, not water. I can do that. Is it hot in here? Is it this stream? Both. You can actually get a gun factory later on, Lawrence. Matter of fact, I think I can do it now, if I remember right. Eventually, we're going to want to heist something. Now, Stonehenge is very powerful. Makes trees grow around the area. We could also heist the Brandenburg Gate, which is kind of nice. So it makes people indifferent instead of, you know, hardcore one way or the other, which makes people much easier to control. The Hagia Sophia prevents citizens from dying from bad healthcare. Well, it's probably useful. And the Registan of Samarkand. I think that's how you pronounce that. All children automatically gain a high school education. Wow. That's powerful. Let's try that. Steal me that. Apparently we don't have all of our trade fulfilled. Here, you can have some rum too. There we go.
They call me the broker. I guess I had another name once. But you know what names are good for? They're good for getting you arrested, Presidente. Well, that's not my game. My game would be business. Which business? Hey, what have you got?
Let's talk real politics, Presidente. And by that, I mean how we make money before your people rise up and depose you. Or not. But let's be honest, we're both here to fill our Swiss bank accounts, and in the best case scenario, also not get caught. Not that the deals I'll be offering you are in any way dubious. It'll usually be obvious just how illegal they are.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm going to need a rather prompt decision on these offers.
This guy takes money from our Swiss bank account, which we currently haven't been filling because you can't do it in the colonial era. And we pay him for our slush fund and get various things, like we could get a radio station blueprint or stage a distraction if we don't have a mission we want to do, things like that. Very, very useful. Which does remind me, edicts. Let's see, we can do a penal colony. Problem is everybody's going to be a criminal that shows up. Building permit, something that we're going to probably do. So when I get the chance, research building permit. There we go. And research a literacy program as well. Nobody wants prohibition. That's terrible. Get an audience as well. There we go. It's all about who you know. Exactly.
More than just El Presidente's favorite radio station. What does that say? Love. We love El Presidente with all our hearts.
We kind of bribed the radio station. It's fine. Everything's fine. If you look at the politics right now, our relation with the Allies, 67. The Axis, also 67. Not terrible. We have new buildings. Radio station would be nice. Oil well. Tempting. We could make a creamery. We do have a lot of cattle. Hold on. I'm pretty sure this makes... Oh, it doesn't make milk. I was completely wrong. Well, what makes milk then? Hold on a second. Curious now. Ranch. Goats. Goats make milk. And sheep make milk. Well... We could have a small little goat farm over here. Like, that could be entertaining. Let's do that. Let's have a couple of goat farms. Okay, you are very much in the way. Latino, what are you doing? Ah, of course. I can't, just a sec. We'll just demolish this road. There we go. For some reason, it doesn't like you to do a single lane road. Don't know why. Limitation of the engine, I guess. Ah, there we go. Academic apartment. Go ahead and get that. We should have new residences as well. Yes, houses. We got a free blueprint for that. That's not bad. Have to be well off. How about apartments? Also well off. Fair enough. All my viewers are drunk. Well, I can't imagine why. It's fine. Out of curiosity, is there free housing, urban development? That's what I need. Decreases the construction cost of all residential buildings by 50%. Runs for 5 years. Okay. Costs 7,500. It's probably okay. Can I upgrade you at all, by the way? No. How about you? Well, we're making plenty of cash, so that's nice.
Let Penultimo humbly teach you
Ah, yes, healthcare. Healthcare is something that I need to do. That's a problem that I'm going to have. A clinic. A little expensive, but we'll take it. And we'll just slap one down right there. And another one right there. Perfect. Everybody can go to the clinic. It's fine. Why aren't you getting any stock? Very confused, because this grocery's fine. Doesn't make any sense. Might just demolish you and rebuild you because... Let's just relocate it, that's fine.
I had the nightmare again, Presidente. No, not the penguins. The destruction of Tropico by falling bombs.
This is our general, by the way. I awoke to find I had knocked my nightlight off its little table. But that's not the point. Help me help Tropico, Presidente. Or I may never sleep again. Build 2 bunkhouses.
Need your help,
Okay.
Presidente. It's all gone pear-shaped, and we need a steady hand on the tiller.
Well, it turns out that you're the best Presidente for the job. The profiling boys love you. Something about moral flexibility. No pressure, except the usual threat of bombing. Toodle pip. Okay, the allies want to be invited to an embassy. That's fair.
Exports, Prez. Who doesn't love exports? Goods leaving port, money coming back.
That would be way too expensive to set up, so I'm not going to bother with that. Okay. Everything is fine. So we need an embassy, which we can afford probably something we should do. We should also probably build a dungeon and a prison. And a police station. You know, things in general. A customs office would be nice, but that's damn expensive. Immigration office would also be nice. Let's get a police station. It's probably a good time for it.
Quick,
Put you right
Presidente,
there.
we must choose a side in this terrible war before it ends. It is almost certain to be very short.
So this is how we get to the Cold War. Our choice appears to be between the Allies and the Axis. One of these is constantly developing new weapons of violence and has no compunction against bombing civilians, and the other is evil. Great joke there. Whichever you choose will probably win. Though small Tropico is truly a global power. Blah. So we need an alliance with either the Axis or the Allies. Fair enough. We don't want any edicts, by the way. Let's get food for the people down.
Aren't you tired of lied, svelte citizens who are all skin and bones? By doubling food rations, you can make everyone happy. Well, except for the wealthy tycoons whose market economics thrive on scarcity. But everyone else will be mildly pleased at your generous gesture. Besides, it will be years before the detrimental health effects of chronic obesity will get noticed. Right? Am I right? I'm right.
Citizens consume 2 units of food when eating. Fair enough. We'll issue that edict. It's cheap anyway. Free housing is nice, but I don't think I can afford it. Okay.
Would any
What's my
of these
broker
be of
want?
interest to you? It's up.
Still not making any money in the Swiss bank. So... okay. That's going. I need... radio station wouldn't be bad. Nah, I'll work on it. People are going to want a church sooner or later. People are probably going to want a fire station sooner or later as well. So I could upgrade all of my buildings to a watchtower from a guard tower if I wanted to. Need to buy the blueprint for that, but that's not bad. Can also build an army base and a barracks. And a commando garrison. Which is just another thing to, just like the Pirate Cove, get more raid points. I'll sort it out. I need to build bunkhouses. Forgot. A couple of bunkhouses. There you go. That'll make the militarists happy.
Presidente, your political maneuverings are the stuff of legend. Excuse me while I take some notes.
If health happiness is low, you can also check your regime tools and building work models. Fair enough. There we go. People enjoy the clinics. Everything's fine. What are we doing on raids, by the way? That's still going. We need more cash. Is there...
Presidente, your aid is appreciated. With your help, we'll double our armed forces, redouble our efforts, and halve our expectations.
I do like the general. We can do it together. Superiority of numbers is the key to warfare, after all. So, should we force multiplication to divide and conquer before it's T-0? Terrible joke. 5 grand or militarist standing. I think our standings are probably fine. I'll take the 5 grand. Now, is there anywhere that a fishing wharf would actually work out? Because that place is currently fishing there. Put some more down here. Let's go for that. There we go. Everything's fine. I should probably build another Teamsters when I'm thinking about it. They are the ones that drag all of my resources all over town. How about out here? And you guys are probably going to want some housing as well. Let's get a flop house. There we go. Unfortunately, this is as fast as the game goes, but what are you gonna do? Now, since we need more money income, did I ever get down my goat farms? I did. Okay, so I can get a creamery down. Produces cheese, and cheese is delicious. Gonna cost me 15,000 bucks, but a creamery is nice. We're going for it.
A few opportunities came up.
There we go. We got some decent flop houses down. Some people living in them, but that'll all take over later. Any more upgrades for the palace? No. The fort. I can modernize the weaponry. Let's probably do that. And now I'm broke. Do I have enough to make an embassy? I do. I'm gonna need 2 of them, but I'll go ahead and grab it for now. We'll put the embassies kinda... I guess out here isn't a bad spot for them. It's not a good spot, but it's not bad. We'll go ahead and get both of them for now. There we go. Then we can invite... Oh good, the rebel threat is low. That's nice. Then we can invite the Axis and the Allies, and nobody will be mad at me. Because the less people trying to invade the island, the better.
Presidente, the workers have a request. They wish not to work, but that is impossible. So, they also have a backup request.
Actually, this backup request is good enough to be a primary request. I think that if this request is granted, the workers will be content for at least a week. That would be a new record. Build a Teamster's office. You know what? Fair. I could always use more Teamster's offices. That's never going to be a problem. Am I broke? Yes. Do I care? No. There we go. The Allies wanted to be invited, so there you go.
Good show. Not bad at all. Almost worthy of an Englishman, I'd say. Although, let's not get carried away.
Well, on with the war effort. You can't make omelets without breaking eggs, and you can't make sausages without grinding meat. It's a messy business, war. So $5,000 for the city, or $4,000 for the Swiss bank account, or uncover 5 hidden roles. Let's just get $5,000 cash. We could use it. Okay, so the Allies are up to 84. The Axis will be up in a moment. There we go. And that should... yeah, there we go. Nobody wants to kill me right now. I consider that a good thing. We desperately need more workers, it looks like. So... 19 homeless citizens, that's not terrible. People kind of want more faith. Yeah, 50 vacant jobs at the moment.
It is a
so.
great day for our comrades. We even had cake to celebrate.
Alas, we do not yet have enough cake for everyone. We must continue to grind the flour of the bourgeoisie with the sugar of the workers. But we thank you for greasing the baking trays of equality. This is what happens when you take a saying too far. 5 grand for the city, I'll take it. Our standing is still just fine at 88% support. So that works for me. Second shift for the workers. Let's get some utility installations. That's nice. So if somebody has health, care, happiness lower than 30, they get it to 30 if they work here. Faith, happiness of 25, they get it set to 25. So that's not terrible at all. So the workers here are just happier. This increases better artillery and military strength in the area. I'll take it. Expensive upgrades,
The bigger
but
they
good.
come, the better they are, right? I'm talking about buildings, construction work.
Did you see those architectural plans I accidentally left on your desk? No, don't worry yourself about who or what's going in the basement concrete. Think of the happy citizens enjoying the magnificent architecture. Build a theater. You know what? I will build a theater. I can't build a theater. Is that luxury entertainment? It is. Okay. So about 7 grand. We'll go for it. Probably gonna have a decent amount of people going around here, so a theater right there works for me. You guys aren't getting unloaded. That's not good. Hold on a sec. Let's get another Teamster's office right over here then.
I had the nightmare again, Presidente. No, not the penguins. The destruction of Tropico by falling bombs.
Okay, he wants me to produce 3,000 rum. That's fine. I think we can probably pull that off. Now, we can't extend to the island down here at any time, which wouldn't be bad. Political relations. Ooh, the Axis does not like us. They are dropping. Kind of okay with it, to be honest, but what are you gonna do?
I came to see you as soon as I found these were available, Presidente. What do you think?
Okay, producing plenty of rum. Theater is on its way up.
Presidente, you look bored. Do you not have an underling to throw oddly shaped objects at?
Stay still, Wolfgang! Do not move!
I will come to your rescue, Presidente, and supply a fascinating task. As usual, the fatherland will be most grateful for your participation. So he just wants me to export to the Axis. Fine. I think we're doing that anyway.
Another day, another deal completed. Very nice, if I do say so myself.
There we go. Some cash in the Swiss bank account. Okay, so we do have some decent high school educated people going around. Not a ton. And I could probably do with getting another road down. A college wouldn't be a bad idea. A church wouldn't be a bad idea. An army base is going to be required before the end of end of this mission. We'll work on it. Parking deck. Or a bus garage. Also, power plant. Yes, sorry. I need coal mines. That's what I need. Not a shipyard. Where's my mines? That one? That one. There we go. One coal mine there. And 2 there. Perfect. Could put another one down, but no, screw it. We'll get all the coal mines. And as far as power goes, hey Dalton. Can't remember where power was. Somewhere around here, anyway. Media, luxuries, entertainment, residential, industry. Basics? Basics, okay. Power plant. It's gonna be 18 grand, which I can't really afford right now. Let's unlock another slot. There we go. Apparently people are not doing anything with the pineapples. Do they not eat pineapples? It's possible we don't. Huh.
I sometimes wonder about your final confession, Presidente. I suspect that it could take a rather long time to cover all your sins.
She's right, you know. Of course, you could hedge your bets and consider a few good deeds along the way. Even if we can't manage to get you a direct flight to heaven, we might be able to shorten your layover in purgatory. So, she wants a church. It's probably a good idea anyway, so I'll go for it. And it's cheaper than what I had in mind, so that's fine. Wait for the next boat to come in to get some more cash.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm going...
Okay, boats are coming in. That's fine. We're actually making money passively, more or less. New month hits, we kind of lose a pile, but that's maintenance. If I were to put another dock down here, it would probably work out a little bit better. Buy all the things. Thank you. Okay, so a church. Probably just back here is fine. More or less, anyway. Got more of a population up here. Let's do this. Okay, up to 340 citizens. Got a little bit of cash in the bank. Not much.
Your buccaneers hanker to weigh anchor, O most fearless of leaders. If only there was a breeze.
I consulted an old gypsy woman who insisted that we are to be sunk by storms before the cock crows. If there is not even a whisper of a zephyr to fill our sails, there is nothing we can do but sing bawdy sea shanties and wait. So they're gonna go rob a great ruin for me, but they have to wait 360 days, so that's okay. Church is on its way up. We need another decent export, and I don't think this logging camp is doing much these days. Yeah. Let's go ahead and demolish that.
A good deed, Presidente. Performed, no doubt, with absolutely no thought of reward. Yeah.
I can't demand selflessness. There's only one selfless Tropican, and he's in a straitjacket. But you can't buy your way into heaven, Presidente. You can visit the church gift shop, of course. I'll take 5 grand. That works. There we go. We now have a church. There, guys. How you doing? Notifications are not working? Yeah. Welcome to Twitch. Unfortunately, it's just gonna be twitchy. We need a new industry. The creamery is up and running. And is doing a decent job. Let's get a butter churner as well. So people are doing a good work here. Plenty of cheese coming out, so that's nice. Yeah, I mean, Twitch being twitchy is kind of just a common joke.
Do any of these offers look good to you? They're all...
Don't have enough Swiss bank money for that. Sooner or later, I want a power plant. Nothing that could actually use it right now, but... Alright, for now it's fine. How are we doing on trade, by the way? I could buy a trade license for 10 grand-ish. Although we do have a trade for meat right now, which would probably be worth it. Or coal to the Axis. I'll do meat. There we go. The bonus outweighs that. That's fine. Daragaz, how's your night going? And you know, we probably could use another dock. 10 grand. But it is another dock. Assuming I can find a place to put it. Next to that one would make no sense. Up here would kinda, sorta make sense, not really. I'll go for it. Working on panels, nice. Also, I just noticed that there's no road connection here. So that was a thing that's been going on for a while.
Set sail for booty once more.
Everything is ship-shaped with fashionable Bristols, Captain. Not wrong with me nauticals now. We'd give you a round of applause, but you might have to make me do the sound of some one-hand clappings. Thank you, Penultimo.
Shiver me timbers. It was suddenly pilgrimage season and we were surrounded.
Penitents to the left of us, supplicants to the right of us. Everybody kneeling and making it difficult to pry up the mosaics. Samarkand isn't even on the way to Mecca. It's just a really popular place to stop for a quick prayer and some shashink. Can't bribe them, I'm afraid. We'll just have to wait it out. Fair enough. So they're waiting some more. That's fine. Coding and graphics editing. Fair enough. Not the most entertaining, but I want each one to be unique, so it's going to be very time consuming. Ah, fair enough. We have a fire. That's less good. I don't have a fire department yet. I'm sure it's fine. What's fire department under? Bound to be around here somewhere. Fire station, there we go. 6 grand I don't have, but screw it. It needs a road connection. That would work. I just have to extend the road. Let's do that. Quick build is too expensive, so this bunkhouse is probably going to burn down. I'm sure it's fine. I'm doing pretty decent, Daragaz. I'm tired, man. All this heat is making it damn impossible to sleep, so that's a thing. But what are you gonna do? Okay, we're a little broke. But there is a freighter coming in, so we're probably okay. There we go. And now we're 20 grand in the lead. Everything's fine. Quick build you. There we go. Firefighters, go! Quick, before this building burns down. Anytime you're ready. Anytime. Guys. There they go. Hey. And we currently have no rebel threat. That's nice.
The best defense is a good offense, Presidente. But as yet I am only moderately offensive.
This has nothing to do with your leadership, or mine for that matter. Our army is simply not offensive enough to go on the defensive. No offense intended. We're at 92% acceptability. I'll take the 5 grand. We could use the cash. Fire should be going out.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente. It seems that they want a choice in how they are ruled. So selfish.
Thankfully, people love us. The citizens are demanding elections. I know we did that before, but it seems like they want another one. So greedy. Shall we give them what they want, or shall we make them want what you want? I always want what you want, and you always want what you want. So shouldn't they also want what you want? You know what? I'm going to deliver an amazing speech. We are going to acknowledge that the housing happiness is low. We are going to praise... We'll praise the capitalists. We'll blame... Yeesh. The Axis really doesn't happy with us. Let's blame no one. And we will improve... We'll probably have enough money to improve housing. There we go.
My friends, my people, welcome to a golden age of prosperity for every living Tropican.
There I am.
It was your trust that made it possible. Your trust of me, El Presidente.
And people all show up to listen to my speech.
I feel your pain when your walls shudder and your roofs leak. Those of you who have roofs. But soon, roofs for all and walls for many. Our ongoing prosperity is supported by the capitalists. With thanks. We're grateful for the many fulfilling jobs you create for my people and your progressive attitudes towards taxation. What can you look forward to in the years to come? Better housing, Slantier roofs, straighter walls, more transparent windows.
I do like the
The
speeches.
Tropican house of tomorrow is built with standards. My promises
Not
are
good
made
standards,
humbly,
just standards.
For I am Tropico. Remember, a vote for El Presidente is a vote for me.
There we go. That was a good speech. Okay,
Exports, Prez. Who doesn't love exports? Goods
not
leaving
gonna
for-
export cigars. I don't even think we can grow tobacco on this island, come to think of it. Yeah, not really. I guess down here we can, but not really enough to support a tobacco industry. Coffee? We can get some coffee. And I do like coffee. For now, let's get another corn plantation down. My people could probably use some more food. Okay, efficiency over here is not as high as I hoped. That's real bad. Okay. Well, people are gonna starve then, that's fine. Well, that's 90. There we go. Corn plantation down here. Everything's fine. And we'll wait to build more housing until the election. Because then I can fulfill my campaign promise. What did you just buy? Okay, making piles of loot, that's always good. You get a fishing dredge. We got a bunch of coal. I wouldn't mind getting a power plant down. So expensive. Oh, wait, edicts. Building permits,
Presidente,
yes.
It is our responsibility to ensure that all buildings have the proper paperwork. Of course, good bureaucracy doesn't come cheap, and neither do good slush funds. Given the importance of both, we should look for opportunities to expand the building permit scheme wherever possible. Does that shack have a permit? What about that sandcastle? The possibilities are endless.
Okay, so increases construction costs of all buildings by 20%. 2% of base construction costs transferred to the Swiss bank accounts. I'll do it. There we go. How are we doing on research, by the way? Okay, things are being researched. That is all done. Let's go ahead and get a labor and religious policy done. Get an upgrade to the clinic and the newspaper. There we go. Now everything I build will actually be adding to my slush
Set
fund.
sail for booty once more.
Excellent. Okay, we've got some cash. We've also got a fire at the Teamster's office. Well, that's not good. How are my people doing, by the way? So, housing is still pretty crap. We do have some unemployed citizens. Okay. Militarists don't like me as much as they could. That's okay. 90 homeless.
I
Well,
don't
90
know
homeless
about you,
families.
Presidente, but I woke up today with an urge to make some money.
My first thought was that we should simply buy and sell things between ourselves until we're both mysteriously richer, because that seems to work. But we did that yesterday, so I had a better idea. Produce shellfish. Okay. Shellfish. Shellfish. try to pronounce that quickly. It doesn't work. We're already producing that because we've got 2 fishing wharves, so that will happen automatically. Elections in 9 months. That's fine. People are 90% loving me, 10% unsure. Nobody hates me, which is fascinating. Making a decent amount of cash still. Probably need to make more.
Everyone has friends, right, Prez?
We will also produce fish, that's fine.
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico intend to vote for you, Presidente. I myself intend to vote for you many, many times.
But can we trust the citizens to vote correctly? I wouldn't want them to wake up on the day after the election in a state of confused regret. Perhaps we should help them for their own good. You know what? We're going to let them vote freely. 89% of the population loves me, so that's fine. Probably do with some housing down here, in fact. Most of you guys are broke. Okay.
The election is a landslide, Presidente. The metaphorical kind, not the kind that accidentally reduces the size of the workforce.
Of course, the outcome was never in doubt. The people love their Presidente almost as much as your loyal Penultimo does. You see, I have a present for you. Your very own wartime Medal of Valor for courage, selflessness, and electability. It was made of chocolate, so be careful in the sun. So 15 people voted for my rival. You know what? That's okay. Don't need to change my edicts. That's fine.
Oh, didn't think we'd ever get back to Tropico.
Do you know how far we had to lug all that stonework? It's 1,000 miles from Samarkand to the nearest sea, and that's the Caspian Sea. It's landlocked. We loaded it all into the dock before anyone mentioned we couldn't get the ship there. Anyway, long story short, thank heavens for camels. Okay, we can now...
Presidente, I know you always keep your promises, but the citizens today can be very exacting about what counts as a fulfilled promise.
Okay, so we need to increase our housing happiness to 50. That's okay. So I'll accept that. Pause real quick. Now, we have a world wonder. The Samarkand, the Registan of Samarkand. So, all children automatically gain a high school education. Excellent. Increases tourist ratings. Don't much care about that. Provides fun for visiting citizens and tourists. Okay. So, just build this wherever the hell I please. I mean, probably somewhere people can actually visit it would be a plus. So, like here. There we go. Sooner or later, somebody will come by and, yep, drop the last
Hellas
piece.
heard the people crying out for a public square with traditional Islamic schools around the outside. And now your prayers have finally been answered.
Nice. It's another fire. It's just a shack. That's probably okay. So, we need housing. We don't have any cash. Well, next time we get a boat in, we'll get it down. Also, why don't you guys do a treasure hunt? Okay, everything's fine there. We've got enough cash to do my... not edict. What am I thinking of? Yeah, urban development. There we go. So we'll run that.
As much as the people enjoy sleeping under the stars and huddling together for warmth at night in their ramshackle lintus, it might be worth considering some long-term plans for housing. With an urban development fund, we can make it so much cheaper to build accommodation that we can soon turn our beautiful islands into smoggy cities before we even have time to think twice about why we are doing it.
Fair enough. So issue that edict. That makes things cheaper. Housing quality if a flop house is crap. Housing, though, or houses, that's fine. Some of you guys are gonna have decent income, so let's build a house there and there. We're also gonna need a couple of flop houses regardless. So those, and we'll unlock the apartment. Apartment there. And any other shacks? Apartment there as well. Now, all of that was expensive.
I
but
don't want to alarm you, but I'm going...
That's okay. Houses will get built. People will be probably happier. Ish. The problem is most people are living in bunkhouses, and the housing quality of that's only 32. I could increase the budget for it, which would get it up pretty quickly.
Excellent, excellent. I'm so glad this deal worked out for us.
All right, $1,000 to the slush fund. That's fine. Can upgrade the Constitution whenever we feel like it, but I think we're doing okay. Housing happiness is not, however. Should I replace these with just flop houses? I probably should. So demolish you, you, and you. Build a couple of flop houses.